Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli on FSD. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all my supporters. Become my Patreon, support my channel, my small growing channel. And also if you're in the market to buy a Tesla car, please use my referral code. You can also follow me on X. All the links are below and above and all over. Today I want to do, a lot of people asked me on my channel. I did this video maybe 6 months ago. I own, so far, I'm on my 5th Tesla. The first Tesla I bought is in 2018, a rear wheel long range. They don't make them anymore. Rear wheel long range Tesla Model 3. Then in 2020, I bought a Tesla Model Y. After a year, 2021, I traded both of them, the Model 3 and the Model Y, for a 2021 Model Y, gray Model Y, which I still have, and a black Model 3, a long range dual motor Model 3. And a few months ago, I leased a standard range Tesla Model 3. And then one more thing, I put reservation for the Cybertruck at night one of the reveal. So far, and this is not exactly, but it's very close to the number. So between all my 5 Teslas so far, and I tried to remember how many miles I did on the old ones, and obviously I know how many miles I have now, about 250,000 miles between the 5 Teslas. Now, I'm not going to do like how much they cost and this and that, but I'm going to talk about experience, repairs, and approximate savings that I have on owning these cars. First of all, if you ask me, what is my number one reason that I buy Tesla cars, and I will continue to buy Tesla cars and I will not buy any other EV, of course, unless something dramatic change. If I have to choose one reason, it's the superchargers. Why? Because my family and I take a lot of long trips. My Teslas drove from as north as Quebec City. I live in North New Jersey. As far as Quebec City, Canada, and as south as the Keys in Florida, in South Florida. We drove all the way down through the Keys, okay? Key West, okay? So we drive. So without reliable, available, accessible, fast charging Tesla superchargers, I would not be able to do this. Or those of you who use non-Tesla super fast chargers like Electrify America and EVgo, you know how unreliable they are, okay, unpredictable, and the way they map them out, that just sometimes you can't find them, and they go behind parking lots and whatever. So the superchargers made it for me to have Tesla cars, not ever worrying about that. Now, also, I have to tell you, also, destination charges. Many of the hotels that I go on the way when I travel have destination charges, whether they are Teslas and others. With the adapter, I use that. So it made my life very, very easy. So that's the most important. Now, second thing, obviously, the safety of the car. The Model Y is a wonderful, comfortable car that I take to long trips, my wife and I, and, you know, can put a spare tire and luggage and all. Now, if just my wife and I go without our boys, we may take the Model 3. Last time I took the Model 3 standard range to see how it is to drive 3,000 miles with that. It was wonderful. I made videos about it. I'll put some links for you. So it was great. It was really, really great experience. Okay, so the supercharging, the cargo capacity of the Model Y specifically, the autopilot, or the full self-drive, making long distance driving a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. Now, my Model 3 has FSD on it. My Model Y, when I take it to a long trip, I just rent the subscribe for 1 month, and I use it this way. It makes long distance traveling an absolute pleasure. It's safer. And speaking of safety, it is such a safe car with all the safety features and the cameras and the adaptive cruise control and the lane change and all these things that make it so fun and safe to drive. So that is like, of course, there's other million reasons that I can account for, but these are the main 3-4 reasons that we love the Tesla cars: the supercharging, the cargo capacity, the autopilot, the safety, of course, the entertainment, the software updates, and how the car gets better and all that. So that's great. Now, in terms of repairs, I'm going to tell you this. In my 2021 Model 3 and Model Y, 2 major things happened. The Model 3, right off the bat, like a month after I got it, the screen was dysfunctional. So they changed the screen, free of charge. And I asked the representative there, she told me, I said to her, how much would it cost if I wasn't under warranty? She said $2,500. The Model Y had even bigger would-be expense. The battery was shot. They replaced my battery. And that is a $20,000 repair. And I got a refurbished battery. I still have another 60,000 miles under warranty, which makes me a little bit uncomfortable. What do I do when I reach the end of the warranty? That's the beauty, by the way, of leasing. But leasing is not for everybody. So that's the great thing about leasing, that you just turn the car on. It's not a good economic thing to do. Basically, you should own your car, drive it until it dies, and then buy a new one. That's what you should do. But sometimes it doesn't fit everybody. Anyway, so these are the 2 major things that the second one is even more. Now, I have to say about the battery, I have to say it was like one module, and I know that there are shops and experts around the country, not too many, that will actually replace that. Let's say you're out of warranty, but depends where you live. And so they can replace, maybe it's just one cell. And Tesla has a policy. One cell is broken, take the whole thing, put a new one, they'll fix it later and refurbish it and put it in a different car, which is a little bit almost quasi-criminal that they will do that. Fix what's broken. Why? What do you it's like I want to buy a glass of milk and you want to sell me a cow. Why? Anyway, but that's a different story. Other than that, tire rotations, that's all I do. Tire rotation and tire replacement. I didn't find, and I've been driving for 40 years, I didn't find replacing Tesla tires is more frequent than replacing gasoline car tires. Now, Tesla cars are heavier because of the battery, but I didn't find it more extreme. In some people say they do it because of their regeneration, but people like to excel. Tesla cars are fast, so people like to have fun with them. So you floor it at the beginning, you're gonna leave some rubber on the road, and then you're gonna have to replace those tires. But if you're really pedantic like me, tire rotation twice a year and making sure that they are even and all that, I always make sure that they are rotated in good shape, so the thread is always in even level. So I have to say that it has been a wonderful experience. And to me, except for tire rotation and cabin filter every 30,000 miles, nothing, nothing, as we say in Jewish, babkes. Nothing to do to these cars. You charge it and you go. It is a pleasure experience to own these Tesla cars all these years. The only thing you have to ask yourself is buy versus lease. Okay? That's your decision. Buying, like I say, economically is better. But, when you out of warranty of the Tesla cars, it's a Russian roulette because it's a huge expense still. Hopefully in the future, the prices will go down. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.